Break the ice. Break the ice.
Initiate conversation and make people comfortable.
A new employee tells a joke to make everyone feel at ease.
I started the meeting with a funny game to break the ice.
On a first date, you ask a funny/simple question to reduce the tension.
We talked about our favorite movies to break the ice. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt.
View something with skepticism.
Your friend shares a rumor about a celebrity.
I heard they're dating, but I'd take it with a grain of salt.
Someone tells you a wild investment tip that seems too good to be true.
That stock tip sounds promising, but I'll take it with a grain of salt. Hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head.
Describe exactly what is causing a situation.
A teammate perfectly identifies the root cause of a problem.
When you said our marketing strategy was outdated, you hit the nail on the head.
A therapist explains why you're feeling stressed.
You hit the nail on the head. It's my workload that's overwhelming me. Under the weather. Under the weather.
Feeling sick or unwell.
A coworker calls in sick.
I won't make it to work today. I'm feeling a bit under the weather.
You cancel plans because you're not feeling your best.
I'd love to join you, but I'm a little under the weather today. Once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon.
Something that happens very rarely.
Someone talks about rarely going to the gym.
I only go to the gym once in a blue moon.
Mentioning that you rarely eat at fancy restaurants.
We go out for fine dining once in a blue moon. Beat around the bush. Beat around the bush.
Avoid talking about the main topic.
A friend avoids answering if they like your haircut.
Stop beating around the bush and tell me if it looks good.
During a meeting, someone hesitates to mention budget issues directly.
Let's not beat around the bush. The project is over budget. On the same page. On the same page.
To have the same understanding about something.
During a group project, the team confirms their shared goals.
Let's review the plan to make sure we're all on the same page.
A couple discusses their travel itinerary to ensure no confusion.
Before we book, let's check that we're on the same page about the dates. Cut corners. Cut corners.
To do something in a quick or cheap way, often poorly.
A contractor rushes a job to save money, but it leads to poor results.
They cut corners on the construction, and now the roof is leaking.
A baker uses low-quality ingredients to save costs, but the cake tastes bad.
Don't cut corners with the ingredients if you want it to taste good. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil.
Used when someone you are talking about appears.
You're talking about a friend, and they unexpectedly walk in.
Speak of the devil, here comes John.
Mentioning a boss's habits just as they enter the office.
Speak of the devil, and there he is. Burn the midnight oil. Burn the midnight oil.
To work late into the night.
A student stays up late studying for an important exam.
I've been burning the midnight oil to prepare for tomorrow's test.
A writer finishes a novel draft by working into the early hours.
I burned the midnight oil to complete the last chapter. Call it a day. Call it a day.
To stop working for the day.
After hours of working on a project, the team decides to stop.
We've made a lot of progress. Let's call it a day.
A hiker ends their trip early after feeling tired.
The trail's too long. Let's call it a day and head back. Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words.
What someone does is more important than what they say.
A person apologizes for being late but shows up on time the next day.
He showed he's serious about improving. Actions speak louder than words.
A politician promises change but delivers results.
His actions speak louder than words. He's actually improving the city. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science.
Something that is not very difficult to understand.
Teaching someone how to use a microwave.
Just press the start button. It's not rocket science.
Explaining how to tie a shoelace to a child.
It's not rocket science. You just need to follow these steps. Throw in the towel. Throw in the towel.
To give up or quit.
After struggling with a difficult puzzle, you decide to give up.
I can't figure this out. I'm throwing in the towel.
A boxer concedes defeat during a tough match.
The coach told him to throw in the towel to avoid injury. Bite the bullet. Bite the bullet.
To do something unpleasant or difficult that is unavoidable.
Facing a dental appointment that you've been dreading.
I hate the dentist, but I'll bite the bullet and go today.
Deciding to make a difficult phone call you've been avoiding.
It's time to bite the bullet and call my landlord. The ball is in your court. The ball is in your court.
It's your turn to take action or make a decision.
After offering a proposal during a negotiation, you wait for the other party to respond.
I've made my offer, so the ball is in your court now.
After asking someone on a date, you wait for their response.
I asked her out, so the ball is in her court. Let the cat out of the bag. Let the cat out of the bag.
Reveal a secret or information accidentally.
A coworker accidentally mentions a surprise party you were planning for your boss.
He let the cat out of the bag and ruined the surprise.
You accidentally mention someone's pregnancy to a group before they've announced it.
Oops, I let the cat out of the bag about her pregnancy. A blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise.
Something that seems bad, but is actually good.
Losing a job leads to discovering a new career opportunity.
Losing that job was a blessing in disguise. It led to a better one.
The car breaks down, forcing you to buy a more reliable one.
The car breakdown was a blessing in disguise. It led me to get a better car. Hit the books. Hit the books.
To study intensely.
Preparing for exams by studying late into the night.
I have to hit the books if I want to pass this test.
A student dedicates themselves to studying for finals.
The professor suggested I hit the books to improve my grades.
Don't forget to subscribe. Watch more vocabulary videos.